And we want to take this opportunity to introduce you to Joe Buscaino, the city's newest council member. He's been in office for 3 months and has already hit the ground running. Here's a closer look at the councilman's goals and priorities for his district. A first-generation Italian-American, Councilmember Joe Buscaino's family emigrated to the United States 40 years ago from Italy to San Pedro.
They landed in San Pedro from the fishing industry, and my family instilled in me the importance of faith, of family, of community, of doing good, of serving others, and wanting to help others.
It's that dedication to public service that prompted Buscaino to first join the Los Angeles Police Department 15 years ago, and then to run for a seat in the LA City Council this past January.
I dealt with poverty, I've dealt with businesses that have failed, I've dealt with kids out in the streets who've made some poor decisions and poor choices, and I've dealt with the lack of economic justice across this district. And I told myself, I know we can do better.
In his first 2 months as council member of the 15th District, Buscaino proudly unveiled the new baseball field in Harbor City.
It was important for me to fight for this field. In the first 50 days, I made it clear that I want to provide a better field for Harbor City residents and for the kids who play at this recreation center. And sure enough, the Dodger Dream Foundation literally came to bat for us.
But Buscaino says one of his main goals is to end poverty in the harbor area by making San Pedro's waterfront a tourist destination.
We have, decades after decades, have failed to move forward with that waterfront development. We ought to be a destination in the Port of Los Angeles. If you look at ports across America, you look at Seattle, Baltimore, San Francisco, even to our neighbors in Long Beach, it's a destination. People are coming to spend money at these ports.
While that project may still be a long way from completion, Buscaino says experience has taught him to dream big.
I remember a street called Francisco Street, where I remember as a young police officer arresting drug addicts, prostitutes, gang members. What's on Francisco today is LA Live.
Buscaino says he will be fighting for job creation, better city services, and public safety in his district for his constituents and for himself.
I'm raising my family here. My wife is a teacher here in my district, and we're not going anywhere. Prior to being elected council member, Buscaino served 6 of his 15 years at the LAPD in the harbor area as a senior lead officer.